Greetings out there, YouTube land. This is Morris Man. As always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I had recently posted a video about 2 days ago that I will be having a guitar sale on Friday. And forgive me, technically now it's Saturday. It's Saturday at 2 o'clock in the morning. Had a lot of stuff to do, and I finally was able to get around to posting a series of videos of me selling my guitars. And let me just say this before I start. Out of all of the guitar collections I had at any given moment, this to me is one of my best lineups. Everything in my collection I don't want to sell, but there are going to be quite a few that I will sell. And for this reason, like I mentioned to you guys before, and I guess we all have a couple of things on our bucket list before we leave here. And mine have always been, well, I had a couple of things that I scratched off the list, but one of my things was to become a decent piano player. Not a great one, just a decent one. Because I do play piano and I write most of my songs on piano. But I want to be able to play like I play my guitar. I can play anything on my guitar. And I want to come close to doing something similar to my piano. So I have to focus probably for the next 12 months on piano. I will be doing still guitar tutorials and bass. But a lot of my time now is going to be focused on really feeling comfortable on the keys. So in order to do that, I have to get rid of some of my distractions, which is some of my guitars. Because again, I don't want to sell anything, I'm good. But, like I told you, that is one thing that I want to scratch off my list. And actually another thing was, and I was in the process of doing this before the pandemic kicked in, martial arts. I'm like, well, I'm not quite sure if I have enough time on this planet to become a black belt. But at least a brown belt, something like that. And I was getting ready. I had called and inquired about taking lessons. And I was set to get ready to go. Then the pandemic kicked in, shut all that down, But this is something I can do in the house as far as really focus on the piano. Because I found that an instructor, he's incredible. And he's going to help me, scratch that off my list. So, unfortunately, like I told you, I have to sell some of my guitars because my focus is going to be here. And like I said, there's no guitar in my collection right now that I want to sell. None. I'm like, I keep all of the ones that I got. I'm good. And the only guitar that I was going to add to the collection was just a certain color guitar. And it's hard to find this particular one. It is a Squire Vibe, Surf Green or Seafoam Green. I cannot find that guitar. I've only seen one picture of it ever. It exists, but no one's giving up that guitar. So oh well. But here it is. This is my Squire, and this is a custom job. This is a one of a kind setup. I mean, this guitar is beautiful, and it is a Squire with a custom paint job, custom EMG pickups. These pickups are awesome. Because the reason why I decided to grab, guitar with different pickups, because I'm like, years ago I had many guitars with the same style. It was the same pickups, same guitar, just different color. But I'm like, let me branch out and get some different guitars with different tones, with different pickups, and these pickups are awesome. Custom paint job, and I'll stick it up to the camera in a minute. All this stuff here is custom. The EMG's pickups are custom. The knobs are custom. The neck is a Squire Infinity, which sounds good. And it sounds good to guitar, and the action is great, and it feels good to play. Because if not anything, the guitars you buy from me have great action. I don't believe in that all fucked up high action, you hurt your fingers nonsense. I'm like, no. I do get some guitars occasionally that come in like that. They go right back out. Because I'm not trying to sell you guys junk. Because I guess figured out years ago, regardless of what it looks like, regardless of where it came from, regardless of what brand it is, regardless of how much it costs, if the action is fucked up, you got a fucked up guitar, And I'd rather have a supposedly low-end guitar with great action I can play for hours instead of an overpriced guitar that I can't play for hours because the action's too high in my hurt my hands, But when marketing hits you and sells you hard, they sell you hard, and you believe everything that you've been told. You need a $2,000 guitar to play like that's bullshit. Save your money, stop giving your money away, save some of that money instead of wasting all that money and put it aside for your kids' college tuition or something, or your retirement fund instead of giving it to another rich company or rich dude, But I'm gonna stick it up to the camera in a minute. But the guitar is great. It feels great to play. It has some minor scratches on the surface here, and it has a little ding right there. But other than that, it's great. And I'll stick it up to the camera and let you guys see it. There's the little ding. I just did a cover of the Cranberries, When You're Gone. I'll leave a link down here because I played that cover on this guitar, like I told you guys. And I'll leave some additional information that the seller gave me about this guitar in the down there where it says show more. Click on that. All that stuff drop down menu. But like I said, there's not one guitar in my collection right now that I actually want to sell. I'm like, I'd rather just keep them all. But like again, sorry for sounding like a broken record. I got to really focus on my piano. I got a lot of stuff that's not really being totally utilized keyboard wise. Like with guitars, I utilize every guitar that I got. Play them all. But with the keyboards, I got stuff that I'm like, I'm not doing this stuff justice. I got some really good stuff. I got some really good keyboard stuff. I really do. And I'm like, I really want to be able to utilize all of the sound modules, the pianos that I got, and in order to do that, I got to focus. I got to put some time aside to really focus on that. So the price on this one is $275 since it's a custom job. And I'll stick it back up to the camera just for a second so you can see this. All that is customized. Again, this is one of a kind guitar. $275 since it got a lot of custom stuff on it, and plus $60 shipping and handling. Now, since and we're still in the pandemic, please don't forget that. But it seems like the postal service is moving a little more faster, more productive now because everybody got hit hard with that. Everything slowed down. Some things came to a halt. Some things going out of existence. So I will be able to ship it to California because, like I told you, they shipping out stuff a little faster nowadays. So if you in California, you want this, it's going to be $90 to ship it out there. Because like I told you, I'm from one end of the country to the other. And California is the longest point, or the furthest point, so it costs more to ship it there. So if you are in California interested, it's going to be $90, $275 plus $90. Anybody else anywhere in Chicago, anywhere else in the country, it'll be $60. So that's $335 total. So if you're interested, leave me a comment here. Say I'm interested, Morris, man, because if you don't see solo across the header, it's still available. So please contact me first. Say I want this. Can I send the money now? And I tell you yes. Then we do the deal. Please just don't send money. Please just don't send money before you run it past me that we have agreed that you want this guitar. And when you submit your payment in the message box in PayPal, because I'll leave my PayPal information right there, please put your full legal name and your full address, your apartment address, your city, your state, your zip code. Put all that stuff in there so I can ship it out to you without any problems before I don't have your shipping information, or I don't have all your shipping information, because like I told you, I had one guy, he bought the guitar, sent it. I look up a week and a half later, he came back. I'm like, why did he come back? Because they have an apartment address. So please, before you send any money, look it over, check it, make sure everything is there. And then I would send it to the post office with priority shipping and tracking, so you know the day that it's showing up, because once you send payment, I take it to the post office, I enter that information into PayPal, and if PayPal sends you an email, say it's on the way, then they give you tracking. Again, it's going out United States Postal. So I'll leave a link again down here so you guys can hear the guitar. My PayPal information is right there, morrisman64@hotmail.com. And normally what I do, and you learn little tricks from working in corporate America, as far as organizing things, as far as when you work on email, you set up folders for certain things, so you know where these certain categories are. Instead of sifting through all these emails, sifting through them, you got a little folder over here. And then also when it comes to like email, if you off by one character, it ain't going. It's going somewhere else. So normally what I do is just cut and paste it, boom, and still let me make sure I got it accurate. And again, you off by one character, you screwed. So, cut and paste it, morrisman64@hotmail.com, because I had one gentleman from overseas said, I sent you something. I'm like, I haven't received it. And then I'm like, well, where did you send it? I sent it to you. I'm like, but where did you send it? He sent it to morrismansmith@hotmail64.com. Now, I don't know where he got the Smith from, because in every video that I sell guitars, I put my accurate PayPal information right there, right down there. So I don't know where he got Smith from, but, that's just a good example. Please pay attention. Please, if you're not sure what you need to do, contact me. Say, Morrisman, how do I actually do this? Because I'm new to this. I'll walk you through it. But, just don't assume and, just send information or provide information that's not accurate, or, you're not looking down here and just cut and paste. Because like I told you, I cut and paste. I'm like, I ain't trying to type all this. Just cut and paste and send it up in there. Put it in the email. So again, $275. I hate to sell this one. Like I told you, I hate to sell any other ones that I have right now. Right now, I hate to sell any of them. But $275 plus $60 shipping and handling. If you're in California, it'll be $90. $275 plus $90. My PayPal information is right down here. My link to the song that I just did, the Cranberries, is down there, so you can check out the guitar, because I played the cover on this guitar. I just want to make sure I got everything that I need to give you guys information-wise. But if you have any questions, just leave me a comment down there. But again, if you're interested, leave me a comment down there. Say, Morrisman, I like it. I want it. Can I grab it now? I'll tell you, grab it now. Grab it now. Put sold up there. We're done. Till next time, take care. Thanks for watching. I'm going to post another guitar tomorrow, because I think I got about 3 or 4 that I'm going to sell. Because again, before I leave here, and no one knows, well, most of us don't know when we're going to leave here, but I'm like, hey, I want to learn how to play that thing without any problems, like I do my guitar before I leave here. And who knows when I'm going to leave here, but I'm not going to be around here forever, I'm just, none of us are, So until next time, take care. Thanks for watching.